What's up, team? I'm super handsome homeselling legend Lee Ehlers, the People's Realtor, with your weekly real estate tip. All right, so today we are going to talk about a sensitive subject, price reductions. It's a word no seller wants to hear, no seller wants to use, but a lot of times it happens, even in this hot market. So if you have a price reduction, a couple questions we get is when do you do them and how much do you do them for? Well, the biggest, so we'll start with the first one. When? In this market, it's really hot. A lot of houses are flying off the shelves. This is not unusual to have multiple offers the first weekend you hit the market. If that does not happen for you, I always advise 2 to 3 weeks in, you really want to start thinking about price reductions. The reason for that is you don't want your listing to get too stale and you don't want to get too old. We've all been there. If you're looking at houses online, you find one that looks amazing and it's sitting there, the first question you ask is, what's wrong with it? You're not going to ask anything else. You're going to say, what's wrong with it? Because according to everything I see, it looks amazing. And so the second you get 2-3 weeks in, people are going to start wondering, what's wrong with this house? I know the market's hot. It's still sitting there. Why isn't it sold? You do that price reduction, you refresh the listing, stuff starts going better. All right, question 2 is how much? Now, this is the big one. This is like the hardest part to hear. It's the least fun meeting I ever have as well, but it needs to be said. So the reality is if you're going to do $1,000 or $2,000 price reduction, it's not going to make a difference. If your house is for sale for $300,000, it's not selling in one of the hottest markets we've ever seen, you reducing that price $1,000 is not going to affect anything. What you need to do is, it depends on the price point you're at, but I usually say at least $5,000, preferably 10, is what you need to do. If you have a house that's $1 million, $5,000 isn't going to do anything. It's just not. So in that case, a lot of times you're talking 20, 30, even sometimes $50,000. The caveat being, what is the feedback? So let's say your house is on the market for 3 weeks, you get no offers, but you have 1 million showings, and every person that goes to that house has the same feedback, and it's, we hate the paint. Paint looks like garbage. Well, it doesn't matter if I think it looks really cool, you think it looks amazing. Everybody, the buyers, the only people that really matters, they're all saying the same thing. That's actually good news because it gives you something to latch onto and change. The problem is when you have a house on the market for 3 weeks, nobody's making any offers, and the feedback's all over the map. What do you do? I don't know. That's why a lot of times price reduction is the answer, because if it's everybody likes it, everybody says it's okay, everybody says whatever, but the only universal thing is it's not priced at a point that we'd actually make an offer on it, well, that's your answer. You got to lower the price. So the one thing I will say is there's no uniform answer. It's not that after X amount of days you reduce the price X percent, and then after this amount of time it's a larger percent. It's not really that way. It's more about the city you're in, the price point you're at, and what the feedback is. So if you have questions, give us a call. Call Team Lee. We'll help you out.